The day my monitor took me to church. When the oracle on my screen said change direction, I heard a deeper sermon. My computer has a mischievous little folder that pops up random messages on my monitor. Over time, it's become a bit of an oracle, blinking in with divine timing, then vanishing like a hummingbird. Last week, it didn't whisper, it shouted. Black screen, white letters, red dot in the corner. My entire body went electric. Change fucking direction. I felt it in my bones, the kind of message that, rearranges the furniture in your soul. I'm just going to drop an audio of me reading the message to a group chat that I had that day. Ooh, Shayna's monitor is coming in hot and it feels like it's for all of us. It says change fucking direction. When you change yourself, you change your perception. You see what you never saw before, and what you saw before will never look the same. When you change yourself, you change everything around you because you've grown too big for the same small space. When you change yourself, you change the people in your life, for no one exists in total isolation. When you change yourself, you change the world because you are a part of the world. You contain worlds, and you create new worlds in the lives of others. My monitor just took me to church. I'm not kidding when I said it took me to church. Here's what landed. We love to think of change as fresh paint or a shinier rebrand, but the real change is the room. Think of the goldfish. It grows only to the size of the bowl that holds it. So do our businesses, our profits, our capacity to receive, rest, and roar. We say we want more revenue, better clients, a regulated nervous system, clean books, sovereign profits. But here's the rub. We keep trying to pour expansion into yesterday's container. Old bowl, new you. That's where the water spills. If you're wondering how to spot it, here are some tells. Outgrown bowls in the wild might look like pricing bowls. Legacy rates and reflective discounts you set when you were proving yourself. Grandfathered clients at starter pricing while doing 2 times the work. Friends and family deals, and an effective hourly rate that now sits below your team's. The offer bowls. Everything custom, nothing codified. Mix and match scopes, just one more tweak projects, and no signature method to contain your genius, so you're drowning in admin instead of delivering transformation. System bowls. Money living in one pot. Personal and business swirled together. No tax or rainy day savings. Bookkeeping done only at tax time. Stale subscriptions still billing you. Categories stuffed into miscellaneous and decisions made by vibes instead of data. Calendar bowls. Back-to-back calls with 0 white space. 24/7 365 access via Slacks, DM, Voxer. Quick meetings that breed scope creep. Context switching every 15 minutes. No CEO days. Rest scheduled last and moved first. Identity bowls. That quiet ceiling, this is as much ease, visibility, or money as I am allowed. Apologizing before you quote. Choosing helper over leader. Being nice instead of kind. Over-delivering to deserve receiving. Hiding or downplaying your wins. Letting louder rooms override your inner authority. If any of these sting, your bowl is too small and your spirit knows it. When you change, everything else must. The oracle's message wasn't about turning left instead of right. It's a call to become different, so the world around you must reconfigure. When you change, perception shifts. Suddenly fine looks constricting. Manageable looks like a muzzle. That discomfort, sacred data. And it's okay to grieve the bowl that kept you alive. Grieve. Gratitude. Then growth. Upgrading your bowls might look like pricing sovereignty. Let numbers tell the truth of your work. Stop asking yesterday's self for permission. Quote like a leader, receive like one. Reverse engineer your pricing. Set your minimum from reality, an expansive take-home pay, team, taxes, and an impact fund. Then let the math set the floor. Codify your genius. Build a container worthy of the transformation. Name the method. Own the method. Let scope be sacred so your brilliance can breathe. You can create a one-page scope and standards. It names what's included in plain language, and everything else becomes the premium path. 3, make profit inevitable. Open a dedicated profit account. Sweep a chosen percentage every week, even if it's only 1%. Teach your nervous system that overflow is routine, not rare. I love Thursdays because they're ruled by Jupiter and they're all about manifestation, expansion, and money. Your 90-second Thursday sweep. Transfer 1 to 5% to profit. No drama, all devotion. 4, buy back capacity. List the tasks that drain you. Hire for one outcome this month and reclaim 10 hours. Capacity creates cash. Cash creates capacity. Some simple math. 10 hours at $300 an hour is $3,000 of capacity returned to you monthly. 5, walk in as a peer. Find the rooms where the ones you admire gather and enter with quiet certainty. You are shoulder to shoulder, not hat in hand. Your brilliance is a tuning fork. When you arrive, the frequency lifts. Boss move. In your next room, skip the typical intro questions. So what do? Ask instead, what impact are you hungry to have this quarter? Follow it with, and when that lands, what shifts for your people? And why this? Why now? Then offer one tangible act of help within 24 hours. No advice, no pitch. As an example, hey, I can introduce you to a podcast host whose audience is your exact people. At the threshold, numbers steady, the breath deepens, and a new bowl becomes home. So I have a reflection for you. Light a candle, breathe, and then answer just one of these. Which bowl is too small? Price, offer, systems, calendar, identity. What 1 degree turn today would create 10 times the relief? What does your data confirm that your body already knows? Which room will hold your next octave without asking you to shrink? If overflow were safe, what standard would you raise first? Choose one move you'll do in the next 72 hours and tell me about it in the comments. Which bowl are you going to upgrade this week? Daily affirmation. I honor the nudge and I move. I choose containers that match my calling. Capacity grows in my body and in my books. Overflow is my normal. Service is my signature. Postscript. Profit is protest. Upgrading your bowl is how you refuse extraction and choose regeneration. Every sovereign standard you set, price, scope, margins, room selection, funds your freedom and your impact. Today's song of the day, Church by Sam Henshaw featuring Earth Gang. I've added it to the Shayna's World playlist. Enjoy.